Poetry is not what we do. Poetry is who we are. We live poetry. We eat poetry. We make love.
This love is 3D. We're at the confluence of technology. Our souls meet like two streams, sharing each other's dreams.
Time waits for no one, so why should we wait for time? Life's a continuous race. You can't slow down, man, even when you see the finish line.
Where were you when I sat in the labyrinths of the dark night, cooking words like a chef making fish
To change
stew?
the words to eat and dress in a style that define you without thinking what the round table people would think
My
about
ink
you.
don't go astray like bodyguard son. They squander all my thoughts inside this brain bank. It don't lose guard.
Why do the old folks think they know everything? You fail to understand you're not living the times I'm living in. You can see from the start, with 30 years apart, I have new blood while you're still sustained by an old heart.
Without which you would have never existed.
Hello, welcome to World Up Poetry Show. My name is Olumide Holloway, also known as Olulu, the kingdom from Zulu. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Glad to have you back. On today's show, we've been having Aquila, the first runner-up at season 3 of World War Slam Poetry Competition, and also Graciano, the winner of the competition itself. They'll be doing solo performances and also a duet. So sit back, don't miss the show.
Put your hands together for Aquila!
Ladies and gentlemen, this piece came to me when I had a dream but didn't think I could realize it. So it goes out to all of you who have ever had a dream and felt you couldn't do it but still went on to do it. What up? What up? I need another voice. One that can hold the executioner's axe from severing the innocent empty heads of our lost children. I need another voice. I need the fire of a lion and the roar of a dragon. I need to speak an earthquake, to talk a landslide, to speed the rainstorm in your mental desert, to see if that wisdom and knowledge will finally grow. I need another voice that would go to your heads, release you from your Americanized nerve cells, away from your mental Alcatraz we roll in an African canoe. Make my lips the erupt magma like volcano. I want a tongue that is a firestorm. Each of these dentures a maelstrom of phrases in English unbroken with adjectives so sharp you hold your bleeding body, but it's your mind that's deformed, that's bloody. It's your mind that has that. It's your medulla oblongata that has that foreign matter I'm trying to surgically remove with this. I need another voice. Since we are silenced like crippled clocks, no hands and legs to tick. Since we are skin sheep that bleed and bleat, yet no shepherds hear the tongues we speak. Since our mouths are dumb and their ears are deaf, we must learn to speak with kicks and sticks. And raise this candle's lit till someone up there for God's sake sees. Aren't you tired of speaking in tongues that cannot cure your own disease? Aren't you tired of this polio wilted hands still asking you to come sow seeds? Aren't you tired of the lowly high that slitters from the smoke of the ganja weed? Hacking our databases are those we gave the passwords to our national accounts. Tweeting on our Facebook pages post to treason tantamount. That deleting freedom of speech and literacy, saving corruption, insurgency. I need another voice that speaks with urgency. For if we cannot excel on words, then what is our PowerPoint? I need another voice. One you can stand behind for refuge, even when a Boko bomb. Let this voice not be salt and water when the Ebola comes. I need another voice. Heart, chest, hands, feet, hair, skin, eyes that do not waver or hold lies. Not this briefness that stands before you as the shadow of a dreamer. I want to blow you away like Hiroshima. I want a shoulder broader than the third mainland bridge. Even if I pour the sogari, I want to speak like I came from Cambridge. I need another voice that can stop the traffic of time with its perfection. I want this art to be the sunrise. I want this tenor to be the wind. I want this bass to hold the strings of truth so we can pull down the heavens. I need the voice of Osadebe, of Rex Lawson, of King Sunny Ade, of Asha and Fela and Onyeka. Let my mute pen speak with the voice of Wole Soyinka. Fight for the freedom of this generation with the voice of Olulu and Awolowo. They've swallowed the bait of westernization, hook, line, and sinker. Call them back, call the children back, but in another voice. One that can halt the executioner's axe from severing the innocent empty heads of our lost children. Be wary of walking in darkness, whose voice can raise the sun. Let every newborn know by heart this forever freedom song. Bring any instrument you own, guitar, violin, ogene, gong. It has a part to play in this. I need another voice, because I need your voice. I need her voice. I need his voice, and his voice, and his voice, and her voice, and his voice. I need our voice. I need another voice. And by popular demand, the two halves of her soft coconut stared at me through that sheer blouse that covered them inadequately for me to see the two pistols called nipples point blank at me seductively, wearing those skimpy things. No bra to complicate the visual algebra of my imagination. So the answers to my carnal questions stood out for me to see but not touch. Temptations come in threes, at home, at school, at church. Such are the awkward stirrings of the crotch. But there ain't nothing special about those consummate curves whose limits are infinity, or those creamy inner thighs that meet at the point where man meets divinity, because I've seen them all within my vicinity, in bomb shots and short skirts and short gowns, in show back and spaghetti and show belly, in no hand and no nothing, in no zip and no nothing. I've seen them all. Ask Helen Paul, when they go down low, when they stand up tall, when they can't sit down without crossing legs because of all those skimpy things. I wonder how many homes you've broken, how many accidents you've caused, how many times this week you opened that your black hole just to fill your purple Prada purse. The futures of our fashion females is fading fast. Now that this cloud mentality has become our cloud overcast, so we cannot see the futility in putting vanity above reality. Which of our father's proverbs have we misunderstood? Who taught us that going nude is looking good and naughty was nice? Who tricked us into believing the lie that living a lie is fly? Oh, my African child, she's been used, misused, and abused. I can still hear her mama screaming cry as she roams the naked streets confused, yet unwilling to try. Forgetting dreams and goals, chasing money, men, and South Poles. Someone please tell these hoes to put on their clothes, cause condoms have holes. Tell them that they should put on good manners before their Dolce and Gabbanas. Tell them that all that free, expensive Hennessy, catfish, and red label only label them as cheap. Their innocence and dignity slaughtered in hotel room bed sheets, where they write their tests and exams instead of in exam halls and on answer sheets. Skimpy things are crazy, so brother be wary. Skimpy things are cheap, but they cut real deep. They stand at GRA from night till day, and when a brother pass, they be like honey hay. Skimpy things are sophisticated, foreign accent, UK educated. I can cook or clean, just got my nails painted. You see, with skimpy things, easy access is guaranteed, but fidelity is not. She might take you to the zenith of pleasures, but you are definitely not the first. Can you hear the echo? Her heart is hollow. See, looking for skimpy things beneath her, looking for love beneath her skimpy things is like looking for diamond, oceanic illusion. She may have no guns, but she'll rob you blind with lies. The bedroom is her enterprise. Skimpy things are her selling point. No credit facility in this body business, yet the interest continues to rise. She'll kill you, steal your love and leave you, but you can't leave them. So pray every day and we say, Lord, save us from this 17, 18, 19.
Okay, that was a standing ovation performance. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Graciano!
She said no. What she take me for? Oh yeah, she said no.
Good evening, all. Okay. What up? I love the man goes and how man goes. Doesn't need your 18 cutlasses and your hoes. How it upsets the stomach of its foes. Breedles the nomad's toes. Up there you'll be forced to love its pose, but there must be some stone throws with slings, bow and arrows. Please, for those who will see my breathless nose, when I enjoy repose, convey all your yeses and your no's. Let your din that though not to me below announce like these several cockcrows that I and other Gracianos be planted under the man goes. Because everyone knows how deciduous man goes, curse not when one man goes. The younger man grows when the older man goes. I love the man goes and how man goes. This is that time you're supposed to clap. No one here should say alright until I say alright, alright? Though we are young, we are never feeble. We seem neglected even as a dependable mandible. We are forced to fight their battles, sometimes even against our own principles. To them we are given as herd of cattle, but unlike shepherds, they hunt and keep us only by their shackles. When duty calls for them to serve, they dribble. See them as black as coal, refer to us as black kettles. Why should respect be given to the saddle instead of the horse's stable? Why should the drunkard hail the table when he knows his happiness is void, ultimately, absolutely, infinitely void without the bottle? Why should the power's glory, the power generator, dribble and be awarded to the power cable? Youngsters, tell your ghettos. Tell them we are tired of sucking their sour nipples. Tell them we are tired of being their handles, aiding and carrying spoils on the land in bundles. Tell them we are tired of telling them to put on their goggle and search their Google. Of every racist population, we are the strong middle. They should, for God's sake, stop melting the candles. If they so hate to cherish our dazzles, we are no longer few, neither we number little. We need a rich downpour, not drizzles. Don't just sit there exposing those weak dimples. Let's fight with clench as the staples and demand that they all settle. What they should do is, after all, simple. They should pay every debt they owe us, double, triple, above all, provide us jobs, not selfish battles. Else we're supposed to give them a knock and a kick on the groin, knee and ankle, and on their heads would donate an unamnestifiable knuckle. Bending, ending, elding, death-pending charismatic rodents. Presenting and representing as representatives of certain constituents in a certain conference is absolutely not what Nigerians want, my friend. What Nigerians want is their fair share of that acrimonious 12 million nonsense. So silence. Silence. I crave your indulgence. Take me to His Excellency's presence. Let me vent what I sense. It's time to evaluate the past tense. The youths died in their tents. Corruption is given credence. Unemployment is the graduate's license. Merely running away from poverty is now life's essence. Suffer and die in silence or effortlessly send a certain eminence to a certain conference, and let's continue the game of preference and pretense. Our breath is stifled by suspense. Our disposition is like the Ebola patience. Giggling complacence nibbles our resilience. This conference is the confluence of same rigid affluence, the very requiem mass of the chinkily available penitence. Shh, silence. Silence, take me to His Excellency's presence. I bear words from my bare mind as presents. Each sentence itches and reeks of vengeance. Terrorists are tugging defense, our securities are hugging defense, exported as foreign defense at our own expense. These several boom, boom, kaboom fatalities are an evidence. Silence. The only sound I want to hear is the sirens. The only thing that is no longer common is common sense. Your Eminence, you peer through your antiseptic concave lens, but you see nothing because your eyes are tensed. Draconian edits make your view dense. Soul is your confidence, body is your conscience. Your lashless lust is way spookier than Solomon's concupiscence. Each of your scullion, minion, opinion is worth a million nonsense. That greediness has got consequences isn't an obsolescence. That a certain temporal sleep became permanent isn't a coincidence. Silence. The only sound I want to hear is the silence. Brady, take me to His Excellency's presence. Let me just vent what I sense. And when my tongue is torn or done with vengeance, don't forget to hand to Graciano and this audience our own 12 million nonsense.
I realize that everything I do is affecting the people around me. So I want to take this time out to apologize for things that I've done, and things that haven't occurred yet, and things that they don't want to take responsibility for.
Sorry for the times that I left you home.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for Graciano. Pause is coming up right again. Ladies and gentlemen, a duet. Graciano and Aquila.
Alright. This piece is titled, This is Not Malaria. Just listen. I had Ebola. Okay. Good afternoon again, Mrs. Nigeria. I am not surprised that it came too soon. Like you already know, you are ill. You make bills void of feel and you prowl on your knee. You desperately need this one pill even before you wrote your will. Mrs. Hot Nigeria.
We need Panadol Extra.
This is not malaria.
No, I think we need Panadol Extra because we need to be extra dull to forget that one man has an extra $50 billion of our public money in his private coffers. And a few faceless fellows have 200 of our beautiful daughters without our national borders. This headache done too much for Panadol to take. We need Panadol Extra.
This is not malaria. Your doctors, pastors, lectors from rectors are all moral debtors, vendors, vectors, all vectors. This your residents produce presidents and goblinors with orc scepters, long letters and proboscis. Hence, here are the data of my diagnosis. Discrimination. Well, leprosy distills pride and instills fear. Don't you pick your white hairs up there? Don't you scratch your bum before thumb and dig in public? Corruption. Is that politics, Nick? Mrs. Hot Nigeria.
We need Panadol Extra.
This is not malaria.
No, I think we need Panadol Extra because we need to ask extra questions, to get extra answers, to take extra actions, to cure our country's cancers. We need bouncers to push these imposters out of our ruling party because these rulers are fake. Crooked power lines are all I see, stealing the dough from we national cake to buy them Escalades and Bugatti. They want extra tenor, extra house, extra security, extra planes, extra vagans. using big balance to cover account with no balance. On top our head, now the extra wahala dey mount. This headache don't too much for Panadol to take. We need Panadol extra.
This is not malaria. See. My medical analysis won't even satisfactorily do justice to your paralysis. Aside other diseases, diabetes freezes your testes. You don't feed well. Even the lukewarm hookworms, bookworm holes, and do tell. Corps of cubs and cores fill these whole war holes. What am I to say about your southern love poles? Impotence is a red sorrow. Even from the dumbs, we are the leaders of tomorrow. The tomorrow, of course, that never comes. Spit those tum-tums. This is way past malaria symptoms. Mrs. Hot Nigeria, this is not malaria.
Calm down. What we need is Panadol extra. Because we need an extra large heart, because we are the giants of Africa. Though we see toddle in our diapers and knickers, we must learn to walk, run, fly. If we must raise our bowed heads high, if we must wipe an extra tear from the 160 millionth eye, we must put extra effort, because nothing good comes by luck. And though our patience has been stretched to an extraordinary degree, Aba still the hustle, Lagos still the bustle, worry self na extra hustle. Because poverty na the chain where all man want free. But what we need is change, for freedom ain't cheap. To get job for cyber na war, talk less of Shell or Ajib. Nothing them achieve, yet they make extra noise, put extra sirens for extra convoys. Ex-civilians won't get intelligence past our military. Previously perfectly peaceful parents turning paramilitary. No one to look up to us like the extra hot sun, they are looking down on us. So shout out to the gala vendor, extra slippers, wasted the pursue bus. Cause no extra flight ticket to go Dubai or UK go hail Naija senators when they see common man blind Bartimaeus. But we dey para cause we see them all. This Naija headache don't pass paracetamol. We need Panadol extra.
This is not malaria.
We need Panadol extra.
Here comes the big one with balls. All these protocols are death calls. GCFR, CON, SAN, VIP, HIV. This can be found in the decent CV. Your clergies have got bumps for collar and goiter for ties. Their pledges built on pulpit, pixel lies. Your stupid northern balls have got lumps. The essence of their magnificence are these bumps. Stop shaking them like a lap dancer. Just stay a romancer. You've got cancer. You placed your crown on your asshole rock. Now you were praying for good luck. Try salt water and chew bitter cola. This could actually be soy as Ebola. Mrs. Hot Nigeria.
Need Panadol extra.
This is not malaria.
Anyhow, still need Panadol extra.
This is not malaria.
We need Panadol extra.
Not malaria.
We need Panadol extra.
My God! My God! My God! You need for this one, no. Already that could take my motion, man. I get my luck, me, hello, Sheba get yellow, I shako bata fake baby. Because I do man is a devil worship. Especially when I walk in a push up. And if you also hard, you get to the top. All this a beggy, you go get full stop.
Okay. And when I heard about that combo, I knew it was going to be very, very bombastic. Ladies and gentlemen, Graciano and Aquila. If you don't hear anything, at least you hear asshole rock.
Hope you enjoyed the show, because I did. For more information on how you could be a part of all this and on spoken word poetry in Nigeria, go to www.wordof11ng.com and also follow us on Twitter at wordof11. Till you see next time, stay poetic.